Yeah, look, it's important, I think, just to lay out the dynamics of the market right now as it pertains to semiconductors. There's a couple of things at play. One is that you're continuing to see this AI infrastructure build out taking place. Of course, this requires a number of different chips and semiconductor systems created by companies like NVIDIA, AMD, etc. The second part that's happening right now is there is a huge shortage of specifically memory chips, these memory chips that go into NVIDIA systems, but also into our smartphones and laptops and other kind of things. There's been an unprecedented price rise in the price of memory components. That's as a result of huge demand and a lack of supply. Memory chip makers, the likes of Samsung, SK Hynix, and others, are typically very cautious on bringing in extra capacity because of how cyclical memory prices have traditionally been. But because of the AI boom, what's been happening is there is huge demand for memory chips that is also taking away capacity from things like consumer electronics. So what we are expecting now over the next 2, 3, 4 years is a big ramp up of production capacity from the likes of Samsung and SK Hynix. That means bringing new production sites online. That means buying ASML machinery. And so that's what we're seeing now, both on the memory side. Memory accounted for more than half of orders for ASML in the last quarter, but also that continued build out of chips from companies like NVIDIA, AMD, and others.
So what you're pointing to is a different type of capex cycle here, one that is not geared around NVIDIA chips, that is something quite different. So that puts the onus on SK Hynix, Samsung, and the like to spend the money on these machines so they can build capacity.
Yeah, well, they're all reporting record profit, the chip makers, because of the huge price rises right now, and that is where they're seeing reinvestment. But it also says that a lot of these chip makers right now are expecting slightly longer term uptick in prices and in demand, perhaps versus previous cycles.